last year for this press conference, it was really cold outside, and we'd be happy to move it in, particularly for the folks in their bicycling outfits standing around. We have a lot of really fantastic outdoor events in the city of Houston, and in fact, that's one of the great things about Houston. While it can get really hot here, we can be outdoors almost every day. And we as a city have collaborated in a number of outdoor activities. And in fact, we've really begun to emphasize movement and fitness and the fact that we have a tremendous amount of opportunities for outdoor activities, and we are putting trails in all over the city to make biking an absolutely easy and fun family activity in every neighborhood with easy access to hike and bike trails. We're engaged right now in creating, for the first time in 20 years, a new bike master plan for the city of Houston to show the trails we have, the trails we're building, and where the gaps are, what we need to do on the streets to make Houston one of the most bike-friendly cities in America. But as Joe mentioned, we are also about re-greening Houston. We lost a tremendous amount of our tree canopy in the drought of 2011, and while the original Houston of more than 175 years ago wasn't filled with quite so many tall trees, it was coastal prairie. Trees have come to define Houston, and that just green mass when you fly over the city from the air, and we really want to recreate that. It helps us with our climate management. It's they're beautiful, and Houstonians love the trees that we have. And thanks to some great corporate partners, we have an opportunity to get out and enjoy the outdoors, get out and enjoy what a growing bike city Houston is, but also generate more funds for trees. I am very grateful once again to Apache Corporation for stepping forward in such a big way to sponsor our city's premier recreational biking event, the Tour de Houston, presented by Apache. This is a wonderful way to see Houston neighborhoods. Each year we have a new route going in, trying to get a different quadrant of the city of Houston. I believe this is the 5th year for Apache. We had to drop the event for my first year in office because of lack of sponsorship, but Apache came back and said, we want to do it, we want to sponsor it, and we want to link it to the work we're already doing on planting trees. So it was really a perfect match for us. This is an effort that takes a lot of different sponsors. It takes a lot of city departments to, obviously starting first with our special events department, but we need the police department, we need the public works department, various city staff making it all come together. But we do it because it is great recreational activity for Houstonians, and because we have corporate underwriting to pay for the event. In addition, though, to the Tour de Houston, we're going to come back to the Tour de Houston, but I want to mention that Apache is the title sponsor of the Wild City Classic Fun Run and Walk. These are two fun outdoor events on the same weekend, and so I'm definitely declaring that weekend of March 14th as a Mayor's Wellness Weekend. We need to get out and get moving together as a community, and I hope that Houstonians all over town will participate. Just a moment on Apache's commitment to trees and replanting trees, not just in Houston, but across America. Apache has awarded 3.8 million trees to 15 U.S. cities. And of those, more than 100,000 have been planted in City of Houston parks to restore our urban forests. And in fact, I believe Apache even has what do they call it? It's not a memorial grove, it's a tribute grove to the new babies that come into the Apache family. So there are lots of ways to contribute to tree planting, and I would encourage other corporations to think about the leadership that Apache has shown and to participate. But back to the Tour de Houston. In addition to Apache, I want to thank this year's other sponsors. Southwest Airlines, Michelob Ultra, Sun and Ski, definitely been with us over the years. MyFit Foods, Sheriff Adrian Garcia. As I mentioned, it does take a lot of law enforcement personnel to make sure that the routes are secure. Sparklets, Kind Healthy Snacks, Houston Avocado Company, the Kolache Factory, Houston Chronicle, and to help get the word out, we have The Eagle, 106.9, 107.5, the new 93Q, Country Legends, 97.1, KSBJ, God Listens, hey Johnny, and BPMS 150. This is a great training ride for the BPMS 150, and the reason that we're starting the conversation 2 months out is to allow everybody to get rolling, to get moving, to get in shape, ride the Tour de Houston, and then roll right into the BPMS 150. It's a great training ride. We have a special thank you to 3 new sponsors this year. EP Energy, represented today by Arthur Pike. I'd say that, Arthur Pike, Manager of Communications and Community Relations. Houston Coca-Cola, represented by Nancy Bailey, Public Affairs and Communications Manager, Houston. And Old Smoky Products, represented by Bruce Jameson, President. And I understand that Bruce is in his 5th year of riding on the Tour de Houston. We appreciate the old sponsors. We're happy to have the new sponsors, and we hope that you're pleased with the product and will be back with us for future events. Finally, I know that many of our riders are anxious for us to reveal the route. Those are now available at tourdehouston.org. Tourdehouston, one word, tourdehouston.org. And this new route, as I said, we go in a different direction each year. This will go north and west of downtown, so it'll be a completely different route than last year. Hopefully we won't have quite so much wind. You know, the ones that sometimes when we head out into the Bald Prairie, we get those headwinds that the riders don't really enjoy very much, but we think this is going to be a really great route. And a lot of the roads that we're on this year are brand new, smooth roads, which I know also is important to a lot of the riders. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to ride this year. I don't have a really good track record on this, although I have tried. The last time with that really convenient flat tire just at the beginning of the race, darn. But I will do my best to be out there and join you on the route. And again, tourdehouston.org. Thanks, Joe.